y'all? It's your captain for all things creative, and I'm coming at you with another quick countdown video of the top 5 funniest anime that I've ever seen. Before we start the countdown, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Still like the video and then hit the notification bell for, updates. And let's get into the list. So number 5, Martian successor Nadeshko. Some fandoms I've seen have called it Battleship Nadeshko. It's kind of an older anime, but it's kind of everything in one. It's got comedy, it's got a little bit of romance. It kind of makes fun of a lot of older anime like Gundam, and like there's a show within a show with Gekiganger. So it has elements of really poking fun at the genre. And the most hilarious episode to me was the talent show episode where a lot of the crew just sing these ridiculous songs and do all these like ridiculous routines, and very memorable, pretty enjoyable. And if you've watched a lot of like mecha animes, you're gonna laugh at it, kind of just like poking fun at itself. And also be moved, by the plot, because there's funny moments, but then there's still, a very interesting war going on in the show. And I think you will like it a lot. All right, number 4 has to be Pokemon, specifically because of Team Rocket and their shenanigans. They are the most unserious villains that you'll ever come across. And there's lots of times where, I'd be kind of watching when I was younger and I didn't even want to laugh. But when you see them two at work, it's just so much. And another thing that just tickles me on the inside, my favorite Pokemon, Jigglypuff, whenever, that singing starts and people fall asleep, I just think that's like one of the awesomest Pokemon powers. And it's just enjoyable. Pokemon Go blew up fairly recently, I guess, before the pandemic. I know I was playing it. Also, there have been a whole bunch of Pokemon movies that have come out, and the live action with Ryan Reynolds was pretty enjoyable. And Ryan Reynolds himself is, pretty funny, but it was heartfelt. But I think the old school anime and Team Rocket in particular always make me chuckle with how unserious they are as villains. Number 3, The Devil is a Part-Timer. This show pretty hilarious because you have basically the devil working at McDonald's. The setup is hilarious. Like the budgeting and the cheapness that he has to endure to live life on Earth is just very well done. It'll make you laugh so much. Like, this is a very well done show. It has really good fights, really good character development, and just the whole premise of the devil working at McDonald's and actually killing it. He's very good at his job. It's a must watch, okay? So the devil's a part-timer. So funny. Number 2, this is an oldie but goodie. If you never heard of it, Rama One Half. It's a lot of hijinks. Again, built into the show because of its premise. Basically, a father and son take a trip to these forbidden springs. And of course, even though it's forbidden, they want to train and fight right over all these haunted springs. And they each fall into a different pond. The dad falls into one where he basically kind of gets possessed by a panda. So every time he gets splashed with cold water, he turns into a panda. And the son falls into one where he gets the spirit of a girl. So every time he's splashed with cold water, he becomes a girl. And it's a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of hijinks because he's got men and women after him. A lot of men have a crush on his female self. A lot of girls that, are fighting for him in his male form, even though he has a fiance. A lot of hijinks, a lot of fun. This is a classic anime that kept me and my brother, who's like my old school anime partner, laughing for hours. So if you're into a vintage anime, this is an oldie but goodie. Definitely recommend Ranma. And last but not least, the funniest to me lately has to be One Piece. The show has so many good characters, so many funny moments, but I think Luffy is just the star of the show. He is always unserious, values his stomach more than a lot of things, but also values his friends. So it has a lot of heart, but also a whole lot of humor, a lot of ridiculous situations from, him putting chopsticks up his nose and holding it with his mouth, little funny things like that. Or just like even in Gear 5, it basically turns into like a Looney Tunes cartoon. So One Piece, very funny, but also has a lot of good social commentary because each arc kind of exposes different problems, that we still face today, like corruption in the government and all of it wrapped up in fun. And it's very heartfelt, but also make you laugh a lot. So that's my list. If I left anything out, feel free to add it in the comments. And thanks for watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what are your most funniest anime that you've ever watched. And just remember, you're the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. And I hope to see you soon for more videos. Bye.